Hello, Bella Vista. This is JB Portello. Welcome to In the Know. This program is produced after each monthly board meeting to give you a summary of the topics and the events going on at the Property Owners Association. In addition, these episodes are posted on the Facebook pages of the POA as well as the Bella Vista Community TV station. So sit back and enjoy being in the know. Hi again, everybody. Here's JB Portello with you and our COO, Tom Judson. Hi, Tom.
Good morning. How are you today?
I am great. You know, it's been a little while. I think this recording is a little longer than meaning time between the board meeting and now. But let's kind of go over what happened at the last board meeting.
Fantastic. Fantastic.
Celebrate success as always.
We recognized two employees that did an outstanding job. The first one is Angie Carlin, and she's our bartender at BB Bar and Grill, and she's just an outstanding employee. Tommy Lee was telling me a story about how when he walked into the bar one time, she was leading the entire bar. They were singing some disco era song, all the entire bar together. And she just creates that great atmosphere, that great kind of cheers type atmosphere, and just does an outstanding job. The second one was Trey Anson. Trey Anson takes care of our trails, and he went up to a property owner's house. He was addressing a trails issue. He noticed that the property owner was trying to work on their sink, and they had parts all over the place, and they were struggling. And he jumped in, fixed the sink, took about 2 hours, fixed the sink for the property owner, addressed the trail issue, but just, this was his own time that he jumped in and helped out a property owner at their time of need. So just outstanding examples of how we want our employees to conduct themselves and provide outstanding customer service on a consistent basis.
Kind of over and above the call of duty.
Yes. Trey Anson, trail extraordinaire and plumber.
He can add that to his resume now. No problem. Okay, so you wanted to talk about, I believe, the board candidate information is out there.
So that's just right around the corner. We have a couple. First of all, I encourage all of our property owners to go on our website, on the POA's website, and if they click on the Member Resources tab, they will see a big heading on the top, and it'll say election, and they can click on that and get all sorts of information. We have bios for each candidate. We have videos, all sorts of information, and you can compare. What we ask you to do is do your homework, research, get information, make an informed decision on who you want to vote for. But here's a couple critical dates. The Meet the Candidates forum is on March 16th at 6 p.m. That's going to be Zoom. We'd love to have it in person, but we're still trying to be careful. The election will go from April 13th through May 18th, and the annual meeting will take place on May 18th at 6 p.m., maybe live, maybe Zoom, who knows by then, and we'll reveal who won the election. Now, just a reminder, we have 5 candidates. There are 4 positions available. 3 of those positions are 3-year positions, and 1 position is a 1-year position. The person that comes in 4th will get the 1-year spot. So do your research, make an informed decision.
Would you remind folks how the voting will take place? I guess there's mail-in ballots and...
Correct. Everybody will receive a mail-in ballot. If we don't have your current address, if you've updated your address, make sure you get a hold of Member Services so we get an updated either mailing address or email address. If you changed either in the last year, let us know. If we have your email address, we will send you an e-ballot. Very easy. You can vote in 15 seconds. It's that easy. You can pull it up. I mean, if you already know who you want to vote for, you want to do research, that can take you quite a bit longer, but it's very easy. You get a link. It's customized just for you. So, but you'll also receive a paper ballot that's required by our governing documents. So vote one of the ways. Vote early, get it over with. But I would prefer you to vote online. It's just much quicker, more efficient.
Okay. All right. All right. So, anything to talk about on COVID at all?
So now, with the number of vaccines kicking in, so I'm going to segue real quick. Really pleased with how the city has taken the lead on the vaccinations. The group, the mass vaccinations, what they had, 1,300 vaccinated last week,
Mhm.
which is outstanding. It was a partnership between the city, Northwest Medical, the BV Fire Department, and the POA. It was held up Reardon Hall. Just really impressed with how efficient they got it done. It's a lot of people vaccinated. Make sure you watch either for additional information. They have more vaccinations planned. You're going to be able to get the information from the city or from the POA. We're both sharing that information. So keep a close eye out for that. If you haven't received your vaccination, get it done. We encourage you to get it done.
You know
But
what
going
was
back,
I'm
I'm
sorry.
sorry, what did you say?
Well, it was really impressive to me. I saw all that action happening. But what really impressed me is that even people that maybe were handicapped or couldn't get out of their car, they had a special line where they were vaccinating people right there in the driveway.
That's outstanding.
Yes. So
They're doing an outstanding job, and they're taking care of a lot of people all at one time. So that's perfect. So going back to your question, so if you recall, last year at about this time, we were on the reverse end. We were closing some of our amenities, adjusting how we were doing our operations. We were searching for information and hopefully getting it right. And now we're on the reverse end. We're slowly opening. We want to be careful. We want to be prudent, but we're on the reverse end. And so, our restaurants, we're still requiring our customers to wear masks when they get there. Our servers are wearing masks all the time. So continue to be careful, wear your mask, separation of 6 feet, wash your hands. Golf, we're still sticking with one person per cart. It's kind of impossible to have that 6 foot separation when you're sitting next to someone. I know that some of our golf groups would like to return back to shotguns, but it's just a little bit too early right now. In talking to many of the leaders of the golf groups, they'll come to us and say, "Hey, we want to go to shotguns," and we say, "Well, you need to talk to your constituents and make sure that they're okay." And they come back and they say, "Yeah, half of our people don't want to do that yet." So we'd rather just kind of take a cautious approach. The rec facility, we're also taking a cautious approach because you're working out, you're working hard, you're expelling all that air all at one time. So we got to be careful. So it looks like the light is at the end of the tunnel, which is outstanding, but we just need to be careful.
gotcha. All right. Anything else we need to say today, or have we done it again?
No, I think it's a short one today, which is
Okay.
outstanding.
All right. Well, it's always nice talking to you. We'll stay tuned for our next segment.
Thank you, JB.
You bet. Hey, welcome back, everybody. We have a new guest with us this morning, and her name is Jessica McCreary. Hi, Jessica.
Hello, good
How you
morning.
doing?
Doing well. How are you?
I am great. So I hear you're our new recreational manager. Is that right?
Yes, that is correct.
So let's get to know Jessica a little bit. Tell me about yourself and when you started and what you're all about.
Sure. Just a quick snapshot. I'm from El Dorado, Arkansas, down south, and graduated from Louisiana Tech University in marketing and have been in the fitness industry ever since.
Mm.
And started with the POA the beginning of June last year and have absolutely loved it. And it was in the midst, of course, COVID, and then going into our peak season. And I can't say what I love most about just the POA in general, but also the recreation side. And getting to be part of the summer was the best part of, I guess, kicking it off, because it was like baptism by fire. It was
Mm.
pretty on your feet.
You betcha. So what's a typical day like? Tell me what a typical day for Jessica is like.
So I'm kind of a back admin office for all of recreation. So anything I do a lot with the invoicing and coding and accounting, but also I can have a call from Joan or the other Jessica at any moment, and I may have to run down to the beach and pick up some different things and supplies that they need or shuffle things around. So it's very fluid, which keeps it fun.
So you're not in the office all day long. You get to get up and run around and do things.
I am all over.
Yeah.
And I also manage Metfield Fitness, our smallest little satellite center
Oh,
next to
okay.
Dogwood.
Okay. All right. Well, so I have a question because I heard this morning and I just don't quite get it. How did you become J2?
So a lot of recreation, our names begin with J's already. And there is another Jessica Anson that was before me. So Joan likes to refer to her as J1, and then I'm J2. I
Gotcha.
just
I thought
made it
maybe it was
easy.
a secret code there for the rec committee and, whatever you have to do. So you could go to any of the recreational facilities, not just Metfield. You any of them,
Correct.
right, as needed.
As
And
needed.
go ahead.
And I'm mainly on site at Reardon Hall is where my office is located, but I do go wherever, depending on the responsibility of that day.
I gotcha. Okay, so you're not necessarily at the POA office, you're at Reardon. Well, Reardon is
Mhm.
getting a lot of activity in spite of it being COVID, it seems.
Yes.
What's active there right now other than COVID shots?
We actually have just a lot. Some of our fitness classes are going on, and we've tried to open that portion of the auditorium back so that we could have a safe amount of numbers, but yet still provide the some of the members' favorite services. So we
I
have
got
that
really
flow.
I got really tickled the other day. I was in there to get my first shot, even though I hadn't decided I was going to. I decided it ran like clockwork. It was beautiful. But as I was standing in the line behind the wall to go in, there was a fitness class going on.
Mhm.
So it's like, what are they doing in there? Like, that's how you feel once you get that COVID shot.
Yeah, almost every room is utilized in Reardon with some type of activity because we have made sure everything according to the guidelines are, spread out enough. So
So remind me, the fitness area there is open?
it is.
Okay.
We are open at all three locations: Metfield, Branchwood, and Reardon.
Okay. Well, tell me something fun about you.
Uh, well, I am going on 7 months pregnant. So that's new. This will be my husband and myself, our first child, and we just found out a few weeks ago that it's a girl. And
Oh,
that's kind of what is in our world a lot right now. It's a little consuming at first,
it is.
but I hear that's normal.
It is, and it's a start of a whole new chapter of your life. It'll be fun for the
It,
rest of your life, by the
yeah,
way.
exactly.
Hey, listen, I have so enjoyed talking to you today. Is there anything else you'd like to tell our audience at all about Reardon, about you?
I would just like to say a thing of thanks and to that I'm a part of the POA team, as well as recreation, specifically, and how much I truly love Bella Vista because we are new to the area and soak up every moment. So
Excellent.
thank you.
Thank you. And you join me back anytime you want to.
I'll do it.
All right. Take care.
All righty.